Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make freezable challah French toast. This is seriously the best French toast, and it's freezable too. It reheats in under a minute, which means you can enjoy a delicious gourmet French toast breakfast any day of the week. We're gonna start with 7 eggs here in my mixing bowl, and I'm gonna whisk in 2½ cups of milk. Whisk it nice and good. Then we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of flour, 3 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Whisk this all together until it's completely smooth. You don't want any lumps in this mixture, so whisk, whisk, whisk. Once your mixture is smooth, set it aside and get a griddle heating to medium-high heat. Today I'm going to use my electric tabletop griddle because it'll be easier to show you that way. Next, we're going to slice up our challah bread. I'm using my homemade challah, but you can feel free to use store-bought if you can find it. I find that this works best if I cut my challah in about 1-inch slices. I get about 12 slices from each loaf, and I'm using 2 loaves for this recipe. I like to make a ton so I can freeze a whole bunch at the same time. So take a couple of the slices and dip them directly into the egg mixture. You want to soak them pretty good. I like to kind of remove a little bit of the excess and then put it directly onto the griddle. Cook these until they're golden brown. Once they're golden brown, flip them over and cook the other side until it's cooked too. Once they're completely cooked, transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. It takes about 20 minutes for them to cool off, and then you'll transfer them to a parchment paper lined baking tray. I stack them in 2 layers with a piece of parchment paper in between each layer so they don't stick together. Then pop these in the freezer. Once they're frozen solid, you should transfer them to a resealable plastic bag for long-term storage. These stay good in the freezer for about 3 to 6 months. To reheat, simply pop them in the microwave for 30 to 60 seconds until they're warmed, or pop them in a toaster. These are especially good served with whipped cream and berries and my famous liquid cinnamon roll syrup. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe for my freezable French toast in the video description. Be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of my channel where you can find more than 100 restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home.